channel. My name is Dede Croy, and I usually am grooming aggressive dogs, but sometimes we take a deviation and we do some skits. We talk a little bit. I touch base with my fans. We might pray, and we also have a good time. How are you doing? This is July 4th weekend, and what are you up to? It is July 5th, 2025, and this is my 14th night in a row, and then I get a break. How are you doing this evening? Let me know in the chat right now or the comments below what you did for July 4th weekend 2025. Welcome to my channel. As you come in, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so we can see you again. So, how are you all doing this evening? Let me know how you are doing and what you've been up to this weekend and what you're doing tonight. I know I just got off the phone with Doug because his poor pup has a open wound, and he's letting me know they are about to watch some firecrackers. Let me know what you're doing tonight. What are you doing? Hi Maggie, what's going on? Good to see you. So I just talked to you last night. How's your night going tonight, girl? What are you guys up to? Thanks for hitting that like button. Be sure you hit that like button and subscribe as you kind of come in. If you're new, let me know where you're writing from and how you're doing this weekend. Oh, Doug's here for just a moment. Has the fireworks started yet? Doug, good to see you. Naki, finally. Did you fix your notifications? I mean, what's the deal here? Are all your air conditions in your windows all 25? You know what's so crazy? Okay, maybe I should do a skit. Okay, hold on. I'm going to save some stuff. I might do a skit. She's going to make me do a skit tonight. I don't know if I can make it funny on the spot, but I'll try because I don't have a thought for it. But we're going to end with the skit. All right, waiting for the fireworks now. Cool. I wonder how long yours will last. And I got to be honest with you, I don't know if downtown Fort Worth did their fireworks last night. You guys can look it up for me, but I haven't had time to look it up. I went to the movies last night since it was stormy weather. It did not storm where I was at, but I ended up seeing the brand new Jurassic Park, and I kind of would say it was a good watch. I was actually gritting my teeth and holding my seat a couple times, a lot through the movie. And I love like certain movies at the movie theater. So that was one I was really glad to see in the movie theater. You know, like Jurassic 1, 2, 3, all that should be done at the same time. I did go see John Wick, the last one, in the theaters, and I wish I'd have seen all of those in the theaters. But yeah, there's some movies you just want the like full screen. I did go to AMC. Man, the seats were awesome, but not all AMCs have the best seats. So just, I mean, you can ask them if their seats have been renewed. And then also, man, the only thing, so the screen was great, but they had a blown speaker. And it was like, oh gosh, man, you cannot have a theater with a blown speaker. You have to have those in back stock. You know, you got to have them piled up. But anybody else go to the movies and is going to see Jurassic Park? I guess this is opening weekend for that. Not doing anything tonight but hanging out with us, Maggie. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Be sure you hit that like button and subscribe so we can see you again. Turn your bell on so you get those notifications. And don't forget, check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Sign up for our newsletter. This won't be as nice as ours. Really, Doug? Oh, that's a bummer. I know Doug was trying. He's in Pennsylvania, like the southern east tip, I think, and pretty close to another state, if I'm right. And he said last night they were going to go watch them, but they decided not to have them. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Chris. Vampires. I love vampires. Jess Maggie says, you always have funny skits. No, sometimes I think they're not as funny as I want them to be, but I'm glad you like. I'm glad you like. How is my tie? He's behind me, and he was giving me a ton of kisses. I'm going to load it as a short later, so I don't want to call him over here now, or we'll be all overdoing it. So you'll see what he was doing to me right before the live a little bit later from now. Miracle, please don't let the flies in. I can hear somebody looking out the doggy door. Miracle! Don't look out the doggy door. It lets the flies in. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. Okay, what? you go, buddy boy? He's here somewhere. I'm trying to get him, Angel. Oh, I got him. Hold on, I got your flash. Come on, Bernie. Good boy. Faith, what you doing, girl? I prefer to catch and release. So, thank you. Angel was over there trying to attack a fly. I realized, you remember we were wondering where the flies were coming from? Well, both Pastel, Angel doesn't really do it. Brownie will go out the door and stand there and look around with the flap open. Faith will also do that. Miracle put her head out there, and it's so cute. She'll be out there looking around, but it lets all these flies in. They just come flowing in. And then Pastel does the same thing. So I've gotten cued on like listening to see whose head is out the doggy door. I finally figured it out. And they would come in and go straight to that window, like through the curtain. They would come in and take a hike, you know, up there. And so I put like this cart in front of it. So the dog, they can still look and all that. They can move the cart, but if the fly comes in, they'll usually come. I don't know if you know this, but flies usually they'll look and turn right around. Like they'll look and turn right around. So if they look and so they bump into like a sheet, right? They'll look and bump and go back the way they came. And if they can't go back the way they came, then they'll start to do this circle loop. They'll do a circle loop over and over and over. And if you turn all the lights off and turn one light on, that fly will make it over to the light, even if the light is like on the other side of the window, so that you can go to the window, open it and release, or go to the window, catch it with the cup and a piece of paper or, you know, cardboard and catch it and release. You know, I just, you know, I don't really know what to do. Once someone has passes that's really close to you and they visit you in bug form, you start to wonder what you start. I already knew this before, but you start to wonder, like, every bug, everything, every being has energy, has a soul, has spirit, you know, attached to it. And unfortunately, even flies do, which sucks because it's like sometimes you do end up killing them, you know? So I know this sounds crazy, but it's true. So would you go around, if you like butterflies, how can you kill ants? If you like, I mean, I understand we have to do what we have to do for, you know, like, did you see his nose? Do you see it? His nose, watch it. See if he pokes it. So I lost a lot of people because I left. I'm so sorry. Hey, TC Beer, good to see you. Is he gonna come on this other? I can't get any work done, dude. Just act like nothing's happening. You know, it's all good. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. Yep, no one's looking at him, and we're not paying attention. We're trying to go live, and we have company. That is the flycatcher, so leave that alone. Leave it alone, please. That's my arm. That's my elbow. That's my armpit. That's my elbow pit. That is my elbow pit. So he thinks this arm might be able to be free? Is that what you're thinking? Do you think that arm is going to be free? All right. Enough with distractions. Let's get to it now. TC Bear, good to see you. Thank you very much. My hair is getting longer in the front, and my barber said I need to grow this part out. I did take my braids out because today, man, they are looking super puffy and crazy. I wash my hair every day. So, I mean, anyways, I'm just saying. If you sleep with dogs, trust you me, people smell them on you. So you have to shower and wash your scalp. What's up, Jose? Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate ya. Marcel, hello. Welcome to the channel. Natural face look good. Good vibes, positive. Marcel Lee, thank you. Marcel, okay. Appreciate that. Sorry I left for a minute. I lost a lot of people doing that. Hey, Elizabeth, if you're still there. Hi, Chris. Dinos are real. Oh, he must have been talking about the movie. Jennifer McFadden, hi. Good to see you. Okay, I'm all caught up. I'm so caught up right now. Karar, stop. This is not, we're not talking about that. Don't get blocked. Anyhow, how you guys doing tonight? What are you up to? It's July 4th weekend. Are you watching any fireworks where you're at? We've already watched ours. Last night, my dog's Miracle did not appreciate any, I see, look at this mosquito bite. This is like 5 days old. That's how bad they are, you know. But Miracle did not appreciate. And I found out Miracle was the one that ruined one of the doors because her nails had turquoise all over them when I got home. I have never had her in 3 years act like that before. And last night, someone had to have been doing some fireworks. And yeah, that's true. I had some in my backyard. Somebody in my backyard over here doing them at 3 in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, Brandon, y'all hanging out together? Or you guys came over here to just flirt? You came over here to flirt. We got some moderators in the chat here. Keep it clean and don't say things that are breaking policy, you know? All right. Well, I guess if that's all we're here to talk about was just how jealous you are of the mosquito, I don't really know I got anything else to say. I just don't. Oh my gosh. Okay, what? No. I think you're just making this up now. Oh yeah, I have to wash my hair every day. I do. I have to wash it every day. I'll be stank. You can't work around animals. Even if I do an animal ear cleaning. Oh gosh, if I do an animal ear cleaning, I smell like the animal's ear problems all day. If you and only you only know if you know. You will only know if you know. Where's my regular people? I'm not sure how that y'all ain't even hitting the like button. I mean, like, you're not even my regular people. Anyways, if you want to be a regular, hit the like button, subscribe so we can see you next time. Hit the notification bell. Okay, hold on. It says, thank you, Kathy. It says, mosquito bites, before you scratch them, rub them with alcohol. They go away. Trust me. Look at my dog. What's she waiting for over there? Yeah, they're still doing fireworks right now. I can hear it. Naki, did she leave already? And hi, Conroy. Are you guys all in the same school or something like that? You guys all coming together because you guys are friends, or you guys already hang out and you just kind of go through the live chats? I mean, these are some new folks all coming at the same time. It's kind of interesting. And I kind of believe you on the mosquito. Did you guys see that mosquito tool that they sell in Germany? There's like 5 or 6 different brands in Germany, but in the US, there's only like one brand. You put it on your cell phone and it basically warms it up. And you take the heat of this device, this particular perfect temperature, and put it right on your mosquito bites. And it will prevent you from itching. And I didn't understand this until I watched some stuff on it. When you itch, it is true. And I didn't itch this. I freaking I got some tweezers out, and tore it all to pieces and squeezed it to make sure, because I feel like there's poison in there that's making it itch really bad, worse than just a regular mosquito bite. So I dug this sucker out. I so did. I was like, it was bothering me so bad like 2 days ago. I just went to town on it. So now it's kind of scabbing, but these mosquitoes this year, 2025, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them. And I didn't know this, but you can Google it on YouTube, especially. They released, mosquitoes that were scientifically made and altered so that the females laying eggs would lay eggs that would never hatch, if I remember right. Anyways, check it out. Rubbing alcohol a couple times. Keep dabbing it with rubbing alcohol, they'll go away. Everybody used to tell me, no, they don't, but they do. Okay, I will definitely try it because at this point, I'm just trying to keep it clean. Thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet. Well, I guess we're just going to talk about mosquitoes. Is that what we're going to do tonight? I'm wondering where everyone's at. From North Korea. Hi, North Korea. I'm wondering where everyone's at. Where's my crew? Where's Spirit Angel? Doug's watching fireworks. Okay. Where's MP? Pookie Puppy? Yahtzee? Bubba? Who am I missing? Rachel? Where's Rachel? Naki came through, but she left already. Who am I missing? There's a handful of y'all I'm missing. Anyways, I don't have to do a skit because I don't really feel like y'all understand my skits because I'm not seeing a bunch of my regulars. Aunt B, good to see you. I have you written down here. TC Bear, where's Joey? I mean, come on, people. What are we doing here? This is my last night on the 14th day. This is a goodbye. We're doing a goodbye. High sales, you know what I mean? What's that? I know. I can't hear anything y'all are saying. I have to make it up in my own head. Unless you write it on the screen, I don't even know what you're talking about. What's up, Claude? Is that a guy or girl, Claude? I can't tell. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. It looks like a guy. Hi, Claude. Claude, I've met some Claudes in Germany. Are you European? Are you here in the U.S.? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. Be sure you hit that like button and subscribe so we can see you again. This is my last 14 night in a row live, and then I get to take a break. So wanted to swing through, kind of say hello. Known Ivory Coast. Oh, I knew it. I knew you weren't over here in the U.S. Well, how'd you find it? You're just scrolling through lives right now? What you doing over there, Claude? Isn't it really cool when you have people that when you're live, you can actually talk to people across the planet in this moment? I think it's really, really magical. Magical is a good way to describe it. You know what I noticed? Come close, come real close. You know what I noticed when you go places? Like when you go grocery shopping or when you are, what else? What else would you be doing on a normal, getting gas for your vehicle, driving to catch the bus if you need to do that. When you're just out and about, when you're sitting on a train, when you're sitting on a bus, when you get an Uber or a Lyft ride that's shared and you have to share space with a stranger, when you're dining alone, right? You know what I noticed? People can't look at you. People are so weak today that they cannot make eye contact. They have to look at their phone to get through. They have to look busy to get through. They have to read a book. You can't just sit and actually look around and look at someone. If you are that person, like I am, when you're dining alone and you actually put your phone down and you want to be a part of the present moment and you're looking around at everybody that's not looking up or not looking around, you are looking around at everybody and you notice that no one will look at you. I challenge you to change the space. It's only up to the beholder of the person on their computer, on their phone, in a public space that is so consumed because they don't want to be in the present outside of just what they're doing for themselves. So if you go to, say, a coffee shop and you're there to work, coffee shops are and could be a very neat place to meet people, network, talk about stuff. And I'm not saying get so distracted that it pulls you away from your work, but it's just like, hi, yeah, hi, good to see you, right? And sometimes that just notion of kindness could make that person feel a certain way. And I'm not saying it's your responsibility, it's not. It might make you also feel a certain way. You might feel like, I'm a nice person. I feel good when I do that. I like to make sure people feel like they are seen. even if you never see them again? What if that person was lonely? What if that person couldn't get out of their own head? Sometimes you think about things too much. Don't think, do. And I suffer from that too. I mean, I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'll talk myself right out of something. The older I get, I'll talk myself right out of something rather than just going to do it. Nah, I should stay home. Nah, I got to take care of the dogs. Well, I got to work early in the morning. No, when I had to move out of my salon, many of you know, we were up till 3 o'clock in the morning every night moving. I didn't have a problem staying up late then. So why not randomly, not every night? Who wants to do that every night? I don't. Maybe if you're in your 20s, you don't mind staying up every night till 2, 3 in the morning. But once you get older, you realize the value of good sleep and time, and you don't want to feel so groggy in the morning. And then you'll shift the way you work or how you stay out too late. But every once in a while, it's good to kind of sporadically do something you're not used to doing and be on a whim and have fun. Just try it. Try something new. But while you're out there getting gas, taking a public transportation, I challenge you to look up with strength and confidence. Look up and be the only one able to disattach yourself from what makes it look like you're so busy. A book, your phone, your computer. But look up, because it is only in humans, in human connection, that we can thrive. You cannot, in my opinion, thrive alone forever. You can be behind the computer and get your work done, but at some point in your life, you're going to really be alone, really have no one to call, really have no one to lean on, and maybe you're there now. Sometimes I found a stranger was my best friend. A stranger has sometimes been my best friend, which is crazy, right? No, sometimes you meet someone you just share something intimate with and hug it out and never see them again. And I think God puts these people in your life to open up your mind and remind you that you are taken care of, you're being watched. And we have to sometimes take those roles. So if this is something that for some reason made sense to you tonight, please comment in the comments below. If you have a story you'd like to tell where a stranger was your best friend, or a stranger delivered news to you and you don't know how they knew, that was through God. That was through God that delivery came. So thank you so much for chatting and getting here. It looks like Spirit Angel got here. Hi. TC Burst says, my dad was eating alone at a restaurant. Someone paid for his meal. Oh, that is so sweet. Barbara, hello. Hi from Connecticut. Be safe up there. Patek, yes, I am. I don't speak English, but rather French. Oui, oui. Comment allez-vous? It's been a while since I had some French. It's a short show, sort of night for me tonight. I didn't get much sleep with all the noise all night. I agree, Aunt B. I remember, I think I was dozing. I didn't get no sleep last night, to be honest with you. I woke up and groomed this morning, and I went to sleep around 12:30 or 1 in the morning, and by 3 o'clock, it was bang, bang, and I was like, that was 3. I know I tossed and turned. The temperature of the room, even with the AC, I don't know what it was just a bunch of weird stuff going on. Sometimes, the weird stuff that could be going on has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with things you can't see. Isn't that interesting? You're speaking great, you're writing great English though, Claude. Are you using Google Translator? I like how you guys are chatting. I love it when you connect. This is what we're here for. Thank you for connecting. I'm scrolling. Nightbot says, get some dog treats with this Amazon link. He also does remind us to go to myfavoritegroomer.com, send a donation if you can, $1 donation here on YouTube if you can, and at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate. That helps me continue doing live sessions and the content that we produce for you. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you. That looks like either like a Russian or what kind of last name? Forgive me, but it does look like a foreign last name. Let us know where you're writing from. Bubba might be busy. He's on a different time zone. Well, you guys are all on different time zones. Doug, the fireworks are done already? What? That fast? Huh? Get some treats, Nightbot says. Well, we're really busy. Nightbot's really busy. All right, we're about to close up the feed. We're at 25 minutes. So good to see you guys tonight. Check out the comment section of my dashboard soon. I don't know if I should do this skit. I don't have anything in my head that might flow, but I'll try it if you want. I need a vote. I'll try the skit, but I don't have anything planned for it. It just came about because what Nikki's doing does make me laugh. I mean, I know what she's doing with her house. If you want a skit, I need a vote. Okay, I just got your notification. Marsha, I'm about to sign off and do the skit. Yes. Oh, well, that didn't take very much hair pulling. 2 yeses. That's it. 2 yeses, 3 yeses. Oh. Huh? Thumbs up, Aunt B says. I still don't get notifications. Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. I have no control over that Janet Climber, and that's who we've been missing as well. Where you been, girl? Hello, everyone. Hi, Janet. We're about to sign off. Thank you for being members. Those of you guys who are members, thank you so much. And thank you for being moderators. I appreciate you moderating my channel. And thank you for being a fan, always showing up. Get some treats with the Amazon link below. Awesome. We're voting right now if I'm going to do this skit because it just came about right now in the moment and I don't really have any juju for it. And so I'm going to have to just go with the flow and I don't know if it'll be funny. I just don't know if it'll be funny. So I think you guys are voting yes. I think I've had 4 yeses so far. Yes, that doesn't count as 4. Okay, that's just 1 yes. You got 1 yes in there, Doug. All right, we have been going live and whoops, I pushed it the wrong way. We've been going live tonight 14 nights in a row. It takes a lot of time and effort for me to give my time to you every single night without question, and to slot out at least 30 minutes and up to 90 minutes. And I want to say we had almost a 2-hour one a couple days ago, a week ago. But it does take time. And my personal life, I put that on hold. I have to maneuver everything around just to go live. So I did that for you. And I want to say thank you for being a part of my lives. If this is something you want me to do regularly, you'll need to let me know constantly because what I give you, I need back as well. I don't get anything extra for going live from YouTube, but when we do raise money, me and YouTube split it. So when we raise money here on the donations, me and YouTube do split it. So when you donate, it really helps. You can also donate offline at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate, especially if you're not ordering anything. A small business like myself can't stay in business unless we help each other. And I always say, support your local small businesses where you live because they will not stay in business if you don't. As much as I want to go into this skit, I do have one story I want to tell you. And I've already told my friend out there, if my friend is out there, what's up? I already told you this story, but I think I should tell it to you. And this might take 30 minutes. Janet Climber, thank you for gifting a membership. Miss Bye-Bye Birdie, who's lurking. Don't we love it when we see the lurkers? Miss Bye-Bye Birdie got a, you know what's funny is that most people don't even thank you for it, Janet, but I'm going to thank you for them. Miss Bye-Bye Birdie got a free 1-month membership from Janet Climber. Thank you so much for that. That's so sweet of you. Now they can continue their membership and it will be on the front of my dashboard. My members are listed right there. So thank you for being members and they can just let it expire. So thank you so much for doing that, Janet. I really appreciate you. That means they get a little extra watch videos that other people can't see. So they get benefit to that. Okay, I'm going to tell you a quick story, and maybe this will help you because I don't think I'm going to see you for a couple weeks, okay? If you want me to go live more often, you'll need to get on my chat and my chat on the content post page, not the lives, not the videos, not the shorts, but the post page. And you can comment there on some posts that I've done, and I'll be doing a post soon that you guys can do a poll to see how long we're going to wait until the next run of lives, okay? I'm going to tell you a quick story, and that story is really important for you to understand that I think my opinion is that God is always going to take care of you. God is always watching, and God is a merciful God, but he is not a non-punishing God, meaning sin is sin, And when you are doing something that you think no one else can see, God can see it. And at some point, it will come to the light. If you are hurting people, if you are talking behind people's back in a way that's cruel and unruly, if you are a bully, if you steal, lie, cheat, if you do things that are extremely hurtful to people and you do it behind their back and you think that they will never know, God knows. Let me tell you why I know that. So I can give you 20 examples, but I definitely going to give you one. And if another one comes up, I'll give you another one. But this is a really good example. Remember, those of you guys who have been with me for a long time, remember my salon, the second salon, maybe you never saw the first one, but the first location, I didn't like close them down. I moved, I continued to grow. The last one I closed down and went mobile, okay? That was recently, you all saw that. But there was one, I had the brown walls and all the wood walls in there. I put all the wood walls up myself. That salon was a mom pop guy named Buddy. And the story for me, this is my part of the story. So Buddy made me a deal and I offered him, it took a while to get it approved to have my salon in his unit, okay? He had a unit, it was like a set of three. Me, I rented that unit, 1,000 square foot, and then the middle guy, which was a barber, he's still there. A female barber who sold to a male barber, and that barber is still there. He's a friend of mine named Dave. And then, remember all my videos, I would say the music next door is not us, that salon, okay? And then now the third one is a bicycle maker or a bicycle repair shop. But now my unit, we went back there, is a Asian store, Asian grocery store that's never open. I don't think that they're doing that, Asian groceries. I think they're doing something else, but that's not my problem. So the story, this is a really cool story. This is a very recent example of how God is going to take care of me. And I've got this sign up given to me from a client. It says, God has been so good to me. And when I walked into her house to groom her small dog, who she later gave away, and then later on got another dog, when I walked in to groom her dog, I was like, oh my God, God has been so good to me. And eventually she later gave me that. I look at it every day and I say that to myself all the time. God has been so good to me. Sometimes I doubt myself and be like, no, I don't, not like that. But I feel like I don't walk around like, why is God punishing me? No, I don't feel that way at all. I share with you who I miss. I share with you who I love. But people who are doing things they should not be doing are going to be punished. And if I were you, I would be fearful of God. I would fear God like I do. I would fear justice from God. And I'll tell you why. I don't know that I should share it like this, but this is my story. This is mine. So my landlord, right? I got this unit and renting it. Everything's going great. During COVID, like 2019 and 20 or whatever that was, when Texas said, hey, you can't leave your house. Well, as a real estate agent, we were allowed to still leave our house, okay? So I stopped grooming, and that was kind of one of the things I should never have done because I saw my counterparts on YouTube actually triple size their subscriber counts because they were constantly working still. And here I actually follow the rules, right? They said you're not supposed to be grooming. So I didn't groom for months and months and months. So we did no lives. We did lives. Me and Betty made masks that year. So I moved out of my salon. I packed everything up. And I eventually was like, hey, I'm going to move out of my salon and I am going to give you my 30-day notice because I had already been there for years. So he said, no, I won't make you pay. And I said, no, you can't do that. You're also suffering. He has a racetrack, like an entertainment to drive race cars behind that unit, right? He has a race car thing right behind that where I had my unit. And in that, thank you, Spirit Angel, for your donation. So he has all this land. Hear me out. This is a really cool story. It just takes a minute to tell because it's kind of diverse. So I was renting this salon. He told me during COVID that like those months, it was 3 or 4 months. And you know why I think he said that was because they were giving out relief money. Remember all like people were scamming, people were trying to get SBA loans, they were getting COVID loans, it was like stay in business loans. There was all these things talked about, and some people did, and I applied for stuff. You could try to get help because you were not supposed to go groom any dogs. You were not supposed to work. You weren't supposed to leave your house, at least here in Texas. So it's just this, can you believe that really happened? I mean, that really happened. We went through that. My landlord said, no, don't worry. You don't have to pay. And I'm like, no. I need to go ahead and move out because I'm not going to be here at all. I can't come here and groom. I'm not going to have, that means I also have to pay electric, right? Electric, water, all that stuff. Insurance. I still have to pay all that if I have the unit. So why would I want the unit if I know that for the next 3, 4, 6, 7 months, I can't groom here, right? So he's like, no, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. And I said, no, I can't do that to you because I can only imagine that you also have to pay what you have to pay for my unit. So I did better than my other neighbors who did not pay. I said, you know what I'll do? I'll pay half. Because I also had no income from that. No grooming at all, right? So I paid half. And a year later, when I'm moving out now, I say a year, no, it was like COVID happened, all that happened. By September, I was really moving out. I gave my 30-day notice. And I said, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to stay here. He goes, okay, well, since you didn't pay full rent on those months during like 4 or 5 months ago, since you didn't pay your full rent, I have to keep that out of your deposit. And I said, whoa. You're the one that offered me to pay nothing. And I was nice enough to say, no, I couldn't let you do that because you also have to pay, but I'm not making any money. I'm not even going to be in your unit. You wouldn't let me. You told me, you assured me that, check this out, it wasn't in writing. Wasn't in writing. And I'm a real estate agent. So it wasn't in writing. Of course, he screws me over. He does keep my money. When I gave him, I think I had to give him, I don't know that I had to give him anything, but I dropped by and gave him something and left a letter. And I said, if you want to have the audacity to still keep my money after you know what you said to me, which is during COVID, you didn't have to pay for this rent. I still paid for half of the month's rent. He kept it. Within 1 year of me moving out, that landlord's dead. He died. On top of that, those 3 units, my unit, the barbershop and the bicycle shop, that unit thing, right? I just noticed the other day, I was driving in the neighborhood and I was like, oh my gosh, it says for sale. I call, because I'm a real estate agent too, and I can help you if you ever need one. I call and I said, hey, I had her number saved. I was like, yo, what's up? This unit, this whole thing, right? I used to rent there. I'm curious what they're asking for. She goes, well, the front unit with all the building for rent, that's already sold. And she goes, yeah, I know. It's so stupid. She goes, if it were me, and she goes, I didn't let that happen. And I said exactly what she said. She goes, I didn't let that happen. And I said, who would let that happen? She goes, I wouldn't let that happen. So I guess they hired a realtor. So Buddy passed away. And this is an example of God will always take care of you, because the way I look at it is like when people do me wrong, I look at it like I want vengeance. I really do. And I always tell myself, I'll scream to myself. I might yell out loud. I might get upset because someone had just done me wrong. Like my cross missing from David's site. I mean, that really pissed me off. Who touches someone's cross? And then it says, give back to the owner, myfavoritegroomer.com. And my phone number is all over the freaking piece of cross, wood, everything. Do they call me to have me pick it up? No. Do they give it back? No. Where do they do with it? And I don't know if you guys forgot, I put a solar powered light on it. I painted it in bright light white and glow in the dark paint. I had a butterfly charm thing on it. And I had charms on there that when I would go, I would just put another charm, a metal charm from the ones that we gave out when David passed away. And then I put his family put like this rose holder thing. I put that, screwed that on there. I screwed this other thing. I put the old cross on there. Like it took a lot for them to take everything off and really the balls to really like throw this away, right? To really get rid of it. And then also David's little plastic plaque thing. There was so much on this memorial thing for them to throw it away. So my point is that when we go back to my landlord, within a year of him doing me shady, he's gone. And on top of that, he built all that time, effort, labor, and he said it took like 3 years longer to build everything because it wouldn't get approved. And the project manager he hired was just lazy and dragging it out and not doing everything he's supposed to be doing. And believe it or not, now he did all that. He told me he was 90 years old. He did all that for his family, for his daughter, an older lady like me, not like a teenager, like an older lady like me, to be able to run it and have money for the rest of her life. And here they are selling it. And they already have. So this big piece of acreage, the lot is like this. It's huge. And there's a racetrack in the back and all this land and all of it was together. Well, they broke up. She said it literally, if I had a key, I don't have a key, but let's just imagine this is a key. This is not a key. But if you have a key, it has did it like that and the round top at the top. Hey, you guys, I can hear you. So it's like jaggedy. So that's what they did. They cut out this jaggedy thing and sold that, which sold already. The 3 units up front and the front of that street, as highway, sold. And then they took this other piece over here. It's jaggedy and it goes back. It's 3 acres all by itself, separate for 1.2 million. And I already know how much they were making and not making. And I already know how many times that back racetrack had been broken into. And I have to just say, I want you to know. And I'm reminding myself because I've been having a hard time understanding why someone would take David's cross. I cannot wrap my mind around it. Why you would physically remove it and not put it back. I cannot wrap my mind around it. So I look back at all the things that I've been through. And when, including David, including my mom, which you guys will hear that story in depth in a whole book later. But when someone dies, it's not your fault. It is their talk with God, their walk with God, their walk with the devil. When this landlord screwed me over, I didn't have to do vengeance. God assured me the vengeance is mine. He says that the vengeance is mine. Not that I'm not supposed to have hurt or pain or even I just went on, hear me out. I just went on from that to go, I'm going to remember this and I'll give it to God. And I'm going to assure you, as my friend might be listening to me now, I know you've heard this already, but the point is that I know my God is a great God and he will, I can hear you chewing something. Hey, I can hear you. My God is an enormous God and he's a great God and he doesn't like it when you do harmful things to his children. He doesn't like it when you sin. He doesn't like any sin. We are imperfect. I sin. We're not perfect. But when you are not good and you're not good all the time and you're bad to people and you do bad things, God will come for you and spank you. He will literally have his vengeance himself. You don't need to carry it. You don't need to worry about it, even though I'm hurt by it. I'm not worried. I know my God will take care of it. I know he will take care of it. So you don't have to be religious, but when you are on your deathbed, you will likely pray to God. You will pray to someone when you are hurt or injured. You will not sit there and not talk to someone. I promise you that. It comes natural because it is what was born into our bodies. But when you do things that are not right, it will come for you. And how about this? I will add, it's not a threat. It's true. I look back and I go, yeah, I got really upset that guy took advantage of me. And I will tell you, like I would tell a family member of mine, don't you worry. You don't worry your pretty little head or your pretty little heart or your soft little heart. You don't worry. It will take care of itself. The vengeance is not yours. The vengeance is God's. And when I look back and I drove by there and I was like, wow, he went years and years, that owner went years and years to make that racetrack, to make that 3-unit complex so that his family, his daughter could be taken care of. And it is just piecemealed, sold, boom, gone. Just like that. What you think you're setting someone up for, what you think you're getting ready for something, what you might be doing behind the scenes. And this is very little. There could be a lot more going on in that person's life that you have no idea. But trust you me, God will see all things that you're doing. You can't hide away. Even when you're in a room by yourself doing these things that you're not supposed to be doing, Dede as well, anybody that's on earth, you have to be a God-fearing person. And that's what that means. To fear God, to know that not right now do you see the spanking, not right now, but later when you meet God, you will find that you are having to repay your sins. You're going to have to own it. You're going to have to say, this is God, this is what I did. And you are the judgment of all. And how bad was I? And if you can walk today and be proud of who you are today, or act like you're doing something good, but you're doing something wrong, I don't care. The vengeance is his. And that is just one example, because I have a lot more. I have a lot more. And I've been talking about them with one of my friends. And when I drove by the other day and I thought, wow, all that time he built that racetrack over 3 years, constant battles too with the city to get it built. And it's just going to get sold. The other, there's a lot more. For some reason with real estate, if I'm renting something, they always screw me over. And when that guy, he screwed me over, I was like, it'll come to pass. It'll come to pass. And it did. It came to pass. And just a year later, he's gone anyway. He's not here anymore. So say Jabal, I think, karma is every distribution. That is a way to think of it. Energy, absolutely. Hello, Michelle. Good to see you, Michelle. Thank you for moderating, Spirit Angel. It does hurt when someone does take advantage of your good heart. Absolutely. Do good things, good karma, right? Right? Yes, I believe in karma. It was someone the other day said, karma, God, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, it does come around. God knows your heart, Dede, and sees your commitment. Thank you. I'm not a bad person. Says, I'm not a bad person. I'm not religious, though. I bet they kept the solar light. Just Maggie, that's what I'm saying. They took my stuff down. I went today and got my David. I went and got what was left. I was going to go that day that I showed you guys the live. I went and got my David. We're going to hang this up later together. I went and got my stuff before they take everything. I would go, if I don't go every day, they're going to just constantly take it till there's nothing. I might as well get all my stuff. So I took my plaque and I made another cross a week, whenever that happened, a month ago now, 3 weeks ago, I made a cross. I was so mad. I was like, no, I'm not going to drive down there and go put it up. But today something, again, when I think about it, I'm like, I'm done. I'm going. So today I was like, in order for me to get past this I was like, I just need to go to the police. I just need to go do a police report that someone stole my stuff. And I think I might know who it is, Wow. Gosh, I want to tell more. But let me hold my tongue. So it was, as soon as I took this down, I felt better. I felt like, we're bringing you home. I'm bringing you home. I don't need to go order another one of these. I need to get, this is my belonging. I'm going to go get it and I don't need to put it out there. There's nothing there for me but a crash site and an accident that's very painful to go to. And I hate it that someone might make me feel like, another groomer might make me feel like I'm not allowed to be in that area or on that street or even at that post. As if that whole area belongs to this other groomer. How can a person make you feel like that? And I'm not lying. I can show you factual statements by this person. And for some reason, this person also stated that she knows that the cross was there and was taken off, and that she said the owner will not put it back up. So that means you know where it's at. Where did it go? And did you have any involvement? That's exactly the truth. And I'm not saying what groomer at all. So who knows what groomer I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, why and how weird would it be that it actually is a problem with another random groomer that I've never even met before, that I had no idea had anything to do with that site, right? So with that in mind, I went and got my plaque, my David's plaque. I went and got it today. there's nothing they can continue to take away anymore, and I don't have to worry about my stuff. Now that makes me feel good. But how dare somebody make a public place feel like you can't go to it? Okay, I'm going to go through the live chat. It says someone took David's cross because they just don't have respect for anyone and they don't care. They don't care. That's it. They do not care. They are probably a narcissist, which means they have the inability to care, and that is probably not their fault either. Spirit Angel says, I know God is always watching, so I try to treat people with respect. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. That is in Romans. Exactly, Marcia. Vengeance is mine. So as mad as I want to be and as much as I want to do, I hold myself. I talk it over with you guys. I let you guys know how I feel, what it feels like. We talk it over. We look at it like, what would God do? What would God want you to do? The vengeance is mine. And as an example, he will take care. He does take care. And like that, God has been so good to me. So when I have moved forward and I look back just to kind of, and you're not supposed to look back, right? Like look back like that. But I'll look back. I'm driving. I see the for sale sign. What? I have to call. I have to call. Oh yeah, it's already sold. We're just trying to sell the racetrack now. OMG. It didn't even stay in the family. Wow. All that work for what? What? Really? Like I was just floored. I was so floored to hear that. And yeah. Okay, I'm back, but I'm driving, so can't chat, but I'm listening. Thank you for your donation, Nikki. I appreciate you. Janet said, someone gifted me, so I'm just paying it forward. But you pay it forward all the time, Janet. Thank you. Hi, Jocelyn. If you're still there, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. And order from myfavoritegroomer.com, Doug says. And I think right now I am pretty caught up. So if you have a story that is like that, where you have gone through something, and then when you looked back a little bit, you saw that God did take care of it. He did. He was already taking care of it. These people that we have to share the world with that are cruel, they're really, really cruel. Someone that's busy, I'm making excuses for myself because I don't feel that I'm cruel, but if you don't get what you want from me, you may look at me like I'm cruel. I cannot help everybody that is in my universe and belong to one. I can't do that. Like, I cannot be with a friend all the time, every single day with one person when my mission isn't just to one person. I can't. Like, I don't even think I could date. Like, I'm considering it. And then it's just like, no, like, to date means to sacrifice and give your time to one being, right? To have a relationship, to blossom that relation. Like, it's okay to find success and happiness in things you do that have to be not like this, not dating or not trying to go date or foster a relationship. Like, my calling is different. I just don't feel certain things, and that's okay. But you have to know who I am. So let's just talk about sharing the world with people who are truly cruel, who are truly mean, who are truly disgusting, and having to understand that when you run into these people on a daily basis, because it's like 1 out of 3 people, 1 out of 4 people, they may look shiny and beautiful on the outside, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow, your core is really messed up. Like, you got some work to do. And you should just step back. Because if you get intertwined in that, you could lose your life, literally. You could be put in a dangerous position, even if it just seems so innocent. Oh, yeah, but, he only drinks when he's away from me. No. Just stay back there. If you were my family member, I would want to protect you. I would say, hey, then, you can just talk on the phone or don't talk at all. Because sometimes avoiding situations, if he just drinks over there, he doesn't ever bring it home. Yeah, that until he does. It's fun until it isn't. Do you see? So always protecting yourself first. Janet Clymer has got some, what are you doing here? Hola, hablas español? No, no, English. Glad you got the plaque. Me too, just Maggie. I felt like I bought a kit of 2 solar panel lights, and I have the one with the candle in my own backyard. I bought 2, one for the cross there that got stolen. And I'm just going to say it got stolen, because otherwise they could have called me. My phone number was on it and said, hey, come pick up your cross. We don't want to have it out here. They could have done that, but they didn't. Whoever took it. So let's go with, I have put my own out there in my backyard. It's been up there for a long time now. And I'm going to hang my plaque next to it. And I made another cross, which actually says, don't steal my cross on it. So I don't know why I put that on there, but I was going to hang it up down there. But you know what? I'm not going to yet. Maybe later I will, but maybe now, right now, it's not a good time for me because I'm pretty disappointed in humanity. All right. I'm glad I got the plaque back as well. Lord takes care of everything, Marcia says. Amen. Amen. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'll just scroll here. Glad you got, thank you. I got that. Repent until salvation. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Keep coming. Nah, karma brought us where we are now. Okay, I'm glad you went and got it. Oh, me too. Oh, so do you guys agree? Good energy, bad energy, and now divide. That's a nice plaque. Thank you. I had it handmade for my David who passed away. Glad you got the plaque. See, thank you. All right, I'm glad I'm feeling it. Yep, you know my story, and what comes around goes around. Yep, good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night. Are you going to sleep, Spirit Angel? Are you out of here? I want to do this skit right now, so maybe you'll hang out till the skit's over. All right, let's get this skit going. All right. So on behalf of Nacky Swats, I just want to say this is dedicated to you, and I hope I can make it funny. So let's do a phone call right now. And maybe she'll be at a stop sign where she can literally give us a phone number. Okay, here we go. How can you find laughter after all that serious talk? I don't know, but we're going to have to figure it out, aren't we? Okay. Well, oh my gosh. This, I don't know why this phone came left-handed. What's that phone number, Nikki? Huh? Huh? I don't know. They haven't answered yet, girl. Will you hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. Hello? Hello? I'm already laughing. Huh? What did that say? 555-333-7975222. Hello? Yes, I got a problem. I always have a problem. You're right. I always got problems. It's not always about the problem. It's how we look at the problem. And Lord Jesus is going to help us out. What'd you say? My hair looks like it's sideways? Huh? No, it's just fine. Yes, I know. What? Listen. What you talking about, deportation? Huh? Okay, hold on a minute. Nathaniel? Why would you pick a name like that, Nathaniel? That rolls off my tongue real nice and clever like. Nathaniel? I'm going to have to say that how many times? I'm going to bite my tongue talking about that tonight, honey. Yes, listen here. I got some problems with my home temperature. And right now, Nathaniel, y'all say it with me now. You got to hit that like button when you come sitting in my, listen, you got to hit that like button. Okay, Nathaniel. Honey, listen, it's the heat of summer. We got listen, I'm out here in the gates of hell, and it's so hot. So I need some help. My house temperature is so hot, I can't even breathe. I cannot deal with this by myself. Huh? Janet, why are you laughing? Glad you got it back. Oh, you glad I got this back or this? I mean, I got back. What you talking about, Nathaniel? Janet? Huh? Tap your iPhone twice to like. Okay, Nathaniel, I'm so sorry. And let me get you some undivided attention. Nathaniel? Don't you all find it funny that nobody's on the other side of this phone? Okay, hold on. Nathaniel. Huh? Listen, I got a temperature problem. I'm sitting in my house right now, and it's probably 190 degrees. And what I need to do is I need some air-conditioned help. I need help with my HVAC. The AC. The air-conditioned HVAC. The HVAC. AC. You know what I'm saying? I need shit. Can you come help me? I want to go ahead. I need to get a window AC put in every one of my windows in my house. Yeah, I
I need a window AC in every window I have in the house now. Huh? Listen, my homegirl, Naki, she even got one in her kitchen window. I need one in my bathroom window. And I got one bathroom window. It don't even open. I need one in that. And that one, I mean, I think it's like 4 foot by 4 foot. Do you have an AC that'll fit that? I need that. Listen, Nathaniel, you take some notes. If the window is 4 feet by 4 feet, Angel, stop licking it. It's dry. It's so hot in here, it has gone dissipated. There's no more water, honey. I'm trying to get Nathaniel here to fix our problems. Okay, just go lay down and try to stay cool. Go over there by that window over there. I'll have that AC hung up in a minute. Angel, don't get on the treadmill right now. It's going to make you too hot. That's going to make you too hot right now. Don't get on that treadmill right now. I don't care if it's midnight. Don't you worry about that treadmill. It's too hot. It's too hot for that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Listen, Nathaniel. Yeah, my dogs are sweating, and they ain't supposed to sweat at all. They're supposed to sweat through their feet, aren't they? They're sweating, honey. I can see the sweat off their forehead. Listen, Nathaniel, I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not including that 4 foot by 4 foot hole window in the master. I got about 16, 20, 21 windows. I need 21 window ACs. And just because my girl Naki has one in her kitchen, I want one in my kitchen as well. So when I am cooking over the stove, I can have cold AC blowing on me while I fry some chicken. I want a cold AC in my kitchen. Huh? Do I have a window in my kitchen? No, but I need you to rig that up. I know you can do some backwater rigging. Rig that AC. Can you not just cut a hole in the ceiling? Listen, can you just cut a hole in the ceiling, bolt that sucker up there? I want to be able to feel cold air in my kitchen as well. Huh? You don't know what kind of brackets to use? Listen, I'm going to go to my favorite place, get 10% off for military discount at Home Depot, and I will help you find some brackets. You just go ahead and get 23 window ACs delivered to my house. You go work on that, Nathaniel. Huh? Y'all say Nathaniel. That's a fun name to say. Listen, Nathaniel. Nathaniel, I don't know if I could date a guy named Nathaniel. Nathaniel, get over here. I don't think that I can name a dog like that. Nathaniel. Listen, I don't know where that name came from tonight's skit. I have no idea. Something just whispered in my ear that you just picked up. So just be Nathaniel for a minute now. Huh? Some of you make it sound like someone's on there. Hello? Listen, Nathaniel, how many ACs and window ACs? Now, I'm not really sure, but the last problem I have is my back. It's a window in my living room. It's got like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of side by side with the beam in the middle. Now, see, that's where all the flies love to meander on the outside of the window. So I'm going to need you to kind of bring some kind of setup. I need you to figure out a setup because I see my girl Naki. She sent me her setup. She done tucked around some cardboard and some old clothing. She put some old clothing and cardboard and pantyhose. Nathaniel, do you know anything about this? Is this something I'm just not familiar with on how you insulate a hanging window? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want my pantyhose up in the window. And when I have to put them on, when I have to put those pantyhose on, I'm going to have to relieve some pressure, and some of them flies are going to get into my house. And I don't want to have that battle when I'm on my way to work at night with my pantyhose. You know what I'm saying? It's none of nobody's business what I do at night, but still, I don't want someone peering over my fence and looking at the hole connected to my window AC missing the pantyhose, wondering what I'm doing wearing pantyhose late at night leaving the house. Huh? We can substitute the pantyhose with bubble wrap? Huh? What? How are we going to insulate the one you're going to hang in the kitchen, honey? Huh? There doesn't need anybody in the kitchen? It's going to ventilate in the attic. Well, how am I going to reach up to the ceiling and turn that sucker around? How am I going to... Look how high my ceilings are. Listen, we can put a stringy, like the one I got in the garage, that goes down to my knees. Huh? Listen, Nathaniel, I'm not going to be cooking no fried chicken with this stringy lingy hanging down in my fried chicken oil. I am not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? Please show up at least with a handful of these window ACs with a remote control. Do you not have a window AC that can, that can use my iPhone? Yes, I did get an iPhone since the last time you talked to me, Nathaniel. Huh? No, I said Nathaniel, not Nathaniel. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I got some bubble wrap. I'll pull out any kind of pantyhose leftovers I might have. And I'll pull out any of these clothing that don't fit me no more that are in my recycle bin or my donation bin. I'll pull out all the socks I have in there, my extra bras, and the jeans with the holes in them and stuff like that. Oh, saran wrap? Yeah, can we not wrap the outside with saran wrap, Nathaniel? Huh? Yeah, so that window AC don't get wet on the backside. The backside. Huh? It's not traditional to put a kitchen AC in. That's what I said. But my friends got one, so I want one. I want one right in my bathroom above the toilet. Because I tell you right now, I am sweating bricks, and I'm about to go heat up that AC. I'm about to go heat up that bathroom toilet right now. I need one blowing on me because I have menopause. Huh? Listen, I need one right over my head as well in my master bedroom. I don't mind if you can hang it and hook it down and hang it in front of my feet. Because for some reason, late at night, these mosquitoes like biting me, and they are literally landing on my feet. I need something to blow them off. Huh? What, have you got someone chewing something? What are you chewing? What is going on? Are you letting flies in? Listen. Go over there and lay down. Keep yourself company for a minute. All right, Nathaniel, I'm back, okay? Listen, how much is all this gonna cost us? Yeah, I ain't paying for it. I gotta find me a boyfriend before I get the bill. I'm gonna figure that out. Huh? Yeah, how much is it gonna cost us? Huh? $18,642? Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, go ahead and have them shipped to the house. But the billing address is different than the shipping address now. Alrighty? Okay, I'm going to let you handle it. Let me... Angel, will you take this call and make the payment on it, please? Angel, come take this call and make the payment on it, honey. Angel's my secretary, Nathaniel. Nathaniel, yeah, Angel will take care of it. She's going to call you right back. What are you licking up there, Mai Tai? Why you guys always got to be licking something when I'm live on YouTube? Why do you guys have to lick anything? You had all day, 18 hours to lick everything you wanted to lick, but when I get on this live and talk to Nathaniel, You guys have to start licking everything. Huh? Stop licking everything back there. Don't come over here and try to kiss me. Don't do it. All right, Nathaniel, it's good talking to you. Miss Angel will give you a call back here and pay for all these window ACs. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. I need you over here tonight, though, okay? Huh? What you mean tonight? What? Man, just, huh? Are you going to take half off my bill? Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. I laughed pretty hard. I hope you got a laugh. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Miss Nacky does have about 25 ACs in her house right now, and there is one in her kitchen. No, huh? What is that? Send me the bill, Marcia says. I got to go back and look. Some of y'all were really laughing, though. Oh my goodness. And B says, I'm still awake. They're doing the fireworks on steroid brand again. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We don't have them here. Doug, thanks for the phone number as well. Burp, excuse me. Thanks for moderating. We're about to head out. I'm just going to scroll and see what you guys said real quick. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Be sure you hit that like button for us. If you want to see more skits, be sure you donate. Donate $1 so it's not heavy on everybody's donation. Everyone can donate just one. At least the wig isn't backwards this time. Miracle Heart's good to see you. Freeze your buns off size for the bathroom window. Nacky? Janet's laughing. You make it sound like someone is on there. Oh, that's funny. I read that already. I have to go get something. Be right back. Nacky said, don't forget the bubble wrap. OMG. She has bubble wrap. Okay, I'm going to tell you, just as a secret, don't use stuff that's flammable. Hello? Marcia, did you say you have like an AC in every room? Or did I have that wrong? Is it TC Bear or Joey? TC Bear. TC Bear. How are you? TC Bear, how do you... what do you use? What do you use around it? I literally put a bunch of foam tape that came with it, but I didn't put enough. There's not enough to go through and actually, I have to go buy some more to really do it right. You don't want bugs coming in, man. I love this stringy lingy. Janet, me too. What's up, Dylan? Yes, I can hear it. I can't read that language fast. Google Translator. If you find that boyfriend, he has a brother, send him my way. Well, Janet needs a boyfriend. Janet needs a boyfriend. I'm going to write that down. The wig is sideways. I know. This was fun, Aunt B says. Oh, I'm so glad. God bless you guys. I hope you had a great time with the lives every night for over 14 days. Today being 14 days. God bless you. Like I'm showing you in action. Yes, you can be in pain. Yes, you can hurt. Yes, you can be upset at something. Yes, you can pray for God for help. Let God have the vengeance and then laugh it off. Okay? If you can't laugh it off, work it off. Walk, go for a walk, journal, talk to someone that might love you, someone you can vent to, and sometimes a stranger can be your best friend. Put you on that list. We're going to have to get together. Marcia needs a boyfriend. We don't need a boyfriend, do we? We want a boyfriend. Okay, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being out there. Everyone has a terrific Sunday ahead. Amen. Take the rest. I sure am. God bless each and every one of you. Enjoy the videos that are up and coming for you. And be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe so we can see you again. Thank you, Doug. Love you. And we will see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.